everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. The gospel singer Kirk Franklin has been beefing with his estranged son, Kerryon. There's been some tension between Kirk and Kerryon for a minute. In fact, a few years ago, his son claimed that Kirk tried to put a hit out on him. And this was a very wild claim, and it kind of led some people to believe that maybe the son is mentally ill. I'm not saying that it's true or not, but I'm saying that's what was speculated. But Kerryon and Kirk Franklin definitely have been at odds for a very long time. Now, recently, Kerryon exposed an audio of a phone call he had with Kirk, and Kirk was cussing him out. Listen to this.
Okay, if you think I'm bringing this paper, let me say it like this. When you start getting some shit that disrespectful, you need to get your skinny mother back out the way before I put my foot in your I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the f*** up. I'm old.
What's up?
I will punch your neck, nigga. Don't you ever disrespect me.
I did it. He just hung up the phone. I'll break your neck. Is that a threat?
Kirk was going off, and Kirk's doppelganger Plies, who is a rapper, tweeted this. I gotta put my dog on my album now, for real. He sounded just like me on that phone. That was not my dog on that phone. That was me. I take full responsibility for those actions. Now, Kerryon wrote this in his caption and said this. This is why I'm done. No father should speak to their children like this. If I have any issues, it's because of this type of treatment that I deal with behind closed doors. Hanging up in my face, no apology, no compassion, no effort. Stop telling me to go home to my family. I don't even know where they live. I don't think I'll ever trust my father to be alone around him ever again. I didn't want to do this. I probably won't release the entire recording because it's too embarrassing that I'm even dealing with this. No matter what people think, I pray my dad deals with his deep hatred towards me. I don't feel safe around him at all. This recording is recent. It is not from 2018, just to clarify. I'm going to learn from these experiences and live my life in peace and make beautiful art. Now, Kirk Franklin did release a response to the leak audio, and this is what he said.
Many of you know I have an older son named Kerryon Franklin. In May, he'll be 33. For many years, we have had a toxic relationship with him as a family. We've tried for many years through counseling, through therapy, to try to rectify this private family matter. Recently, my son and I had an argument that he chose to record. I felt extremely disrespected in that conversation, and I lost my temper. And I said words that are not appropriate. And I am sincerely sorry to all of you. I sincerely apologize. I want you to know as a father that during that conversation, I called the family therapist and got that therapist on the phone to try to help. He never played that part of the recording. I'm not perfect. I'm human and I'm going to make mistakes and I'm trying to get it right. Please keep me and my family in your prayers.
So that was Kirk Franklin addressing the leaked conversation between him and Kerryon, and his son Kerryon did reply back on his IG story, and he said he apologized to his fans only and not me. This is why I'm done. His entire story is cap. He also posted this.
This whole post on his page is cap. He ain't been consistent with going to counseling. We can verify that. He won't even speak to TD Jakes again. TD Jakes was on that phone call. He didn't tell y'all that part. Get Jakes back on the phone. He got that recorded. He told me on the phone that he was recording because he don't trust me. So ask him to post it. Ask him to post the whole thing.
So that's what Kerryon had to say, and honestly, none of this stuff should have ever been on social media. I think the worst place to hash out family problems is on social media, and this makes Kirk Franklin and his whole family look bad. And I'm not taking any sides in this situation. I don't agree with the way Kirk spoke to his son. I understand that he was frustrated, and he's human. Sometimes people get mad, and that's okay. But at the same time, that's still his son. and that's not really a healthy way to communicate. I'm not really siding with the son either. I do think that Kerrion posted this audio for attention. I think he did it to make Kirk Franklin look bad, and he didn't even post the full conversation. He only posted the part where Kirk was upset. So I don't think he's really telling the full story. I think he's hurting, but I also think he's looking for attention. He also posted this on Instagram. He posted a picture of him and his family together, and he said that this was the last time he was allowed to take a picture with them. And he claimed that he was ignored for 14 years. He also said this: "Please don't crucify my father. I'm not here to bash him across the board. I didn't even cuss in the recording. Why do people assume I did something to deserve verbal abuse? I just said what he said back to me. My father has been speaking very mean and manipulative to me for 15 years now. My voice will be heard. I forgive him for the past pain. I am learning every day on my own this thing called life." So Kerrion is letting it be known that Kirk has been talking to him like this for a long time, and this is sad. This is honestly very sad. Now, I do think there's more to the story than what is being told, and Kirk Franklin's daughter Kennedy actually exposed Kerrion. She said this wasn't the last family pic we took, LOL. I'm really tired of this. If you want to air out things, I can do that too. I still have the screenshots. We have all the screenshots and recordings too. What was so bad about your childhood? You were a black privileged boy. You were legit fed with a silver spoon and given countless opportunities. You just didn't take them. So what now? You're mad because you're 33 and have nothing to show? Like, bro, what generational curse are you breaking, my dude? LOL. You couldn't even get into college if it wasn't for your daddy's help, and you even took advantage of that and flunked out. You took advantage of everything your whole life and burnt bridges, and now you're mad because after all the lies and disrespect you spewed, we're tired of being nice. Also, Kennedy made another post, and she went on Instagram Live addressing her brother, and there was something she said on the live that actually put this whole story into perspective, and I want to give a shout out to the Neighborhood Talk on Instagram for capturing this live video. This is what she said.
There's always another side to the story, and I'm sorry if somebody keeps on disrespecting me and spewing out falsely allegations that I will cuss them the hell out as well. Sorry. I've just learned from previous experiences, whether it's with him or anything like that. Family don't mean nothing. Like, you don't gotta be blood to be somebody's family. I can meet you for 2 months and you can be considered my family, then be somebody like my brother and not be my family. So I got, like, that's it.
Right.
And I just think that as a grown person over the age
6.4 miles, turn right onto
of 30, you just don't air out business. But I mean, if you want to air out, we can air out. Because you don't gaslight people and expect them to just be nice to you. And that's anybody, period. You don't gaslight people and then be mad when they respond. People try to take you out of your character, you know? And you can't allow people, no matter who they are, to do that to you. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna let anybody just speak ill will and speak lies on you as well. And so that's why I'm saying something, because my thing is, you know, it's funny. I'm 23 years old and I'm saying something without saying something, if that makes sense. I'm not putting out pictures, videos, this and that, because what I gotta do that for? Because if you gotta do all that, that means you put all that out there because you trying to play victim. You trying to do all this and that. I ain't gotta do all that, because you can see the man sprung out. The man's a crackhead.
So Kennedy put it on blast that her brother is a drug addict. And if this is true, it definitely adds more insight into why Kirk and Kerrion's relationship is so strained. I can imagine how tough it is for Kirk to deal with a son who allegedly has drug problems. Issues like this can definitely put a strain on relationships, especially when it comes to family. So if this is true, it definitely puts things into more perspective. I do hope Kirk and his son can mend their relationship. It's really sad to see this play out on social media, but hopefully something good can come out of this. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.